For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All YoRHa units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
Glory to
I
mankind.
used command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there.
Now, you'll notice that...
We're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
So yeah, you'll notice that like some of the enemy levels here are a bit different.
2B, we picked up the signal under the caved-in area. Let's go check it out.
Oh, you kind of have to be, I guess you could call it a little bit more careful, if you will. But nothing like too crazy. New missions have also opened up. This is like kind of the second act of the game, if you will, where the terrain has been changed. You saw the giant crater that Goliath made. It is, in fact, still here. And then bits and pieces of the Goliath are also just chilling here. So this kind of like changes the environment that you got used to in just the smallest of ways. It's nothing all too crazy here. Honestly, I find this to be a little bit more of an annoyance.
Mail notification received from
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
Yeah, I find it to be like a bit more of an annoyance than anything. Mostly because you have to traverse around it instead of just like running straight through, which can be kind of annoying sometimes. Did I fuck myself up here? Hold up. Oh, hold up. Oh, they don't hit me. Okay, kind of invincible right there for a second. That's fine. So these things kind of spawn in here with this little area, which is something. You can take them out. I always find them more annoying than they're worth, to be honest with you. So I usually just leave them, but you can if you want to. They'll kind of just keep on spawning here forever. Oof, that guy really got me, huh? They're little wormy guys. We saw them. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of stream time. Stream time people saw them. Okay, can we not lock onto these guys anymore? Thank you. I'll take a medium recovery and we'll come down right over here.
Caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
Alright, those guys shouldn't follow us once we start coming this way. Nice and easy. I'll take one of my robot companion friends' bodies. I'll probably take another one over here. In stream, we actually did get the achievement for collecting 100 of these, so I really don't need to, except for the minor buffs that they give me as well. So I'll do it for that kind of stuff, but you won't see me going like crazy trying to collect them. Ooh, is that a little machine bot with fire? Aw, they learn. They're like little evolution boys trying to learn how to use fire. How cute. Still no match for 2B and her epic booty.
This hallway looks pretty old.
I'm gonna start charging up my lasers here since they're kind of in close proximity. We can start getting some monster damage. You love to see it. You do love to see it. Let me tell you. This dude's gonna do his little hula hoop, but it ain't gonna work. Alright, anyone else drop stuff? Not really. Okay, continue on. Oh, that's a new type of bot. There's a little drill face over there. Look, a little cone head bot. How adorable. How adorable and ugly he is. He's the only... that I know of. I could be completely wrong. It's the only time we ever see a bot that looks like that. Throughout my time, unless I'm forgetting something in like Route 3 that I just don't remember, I don't think you see anyone else who looks like that. Well, alright, I just lied to you. Old-faced lied to you because there was one right here. Alright, besides right here, in this underground cave, I don't think there's anywhere else that you find those types of bots in. Which is kind of interesting. But what lies at the end?
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
Welcome to Vault 101. I'm joking, I'm joking. Ooh, I take that. Crazy how, like, it's turned sci-fi when everything was more post-apocalyptic.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Interesting. The flooded to the recon investigate the alien facility. That's what this is? An alien facility?
Dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us, the machines.
Wiped out?
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are
Warning.
weapons.
Now we have to fight these two brothers, Eve over here.
We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network.
Got to be careful here. He's hurting me quite a bit.
You'd probably be
Ooh, he has some tricks over here. Can't seem to lift him up though.
Oh, there's no.
I get those perfect dodges out.
They were simple, infantile,
There we go.
almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us, but the humans on the moon, now they are interesting
Why them?
because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's
Where the hell did that one point at?
What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Level up.
Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They're gone.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
These disgusting tentacle monsters were the aliens that we were fearing of. Ugh, I hate to look at them. They look like giant tentacle penises, I'm not gonna lie. I hate that so much. But yeah, that's Adam and Eve over there. Those are the machine life forms that we fought, obviously, closer to the beginning of the game.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you know the story of Adam and Eve, obviously from the Bible, the Garden of Eden sort of thing, Adam was the first man that was created, then Eve was made from his ribs. If you ever find the parallels from there, when we first meet those twins, there's one. It falls ever so rapidly. Then once we destroy it, the other one comes right out of its chest area. So, you know, kind of in a way, being born from one another.
This is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
So yeah, before we go and do that, so yeah, obviously these are Adam and Eve. Yes, Adam and Eve were a dude and a girl. This time they are brothers. So it's just an interpretation of Adam's story. I kind of like it the way that they do it in this game, but those are those two brothers. One just has happened to cut his hair, Eve, so that you can tell them apart. In any case.
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
Okay, so now,
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate too.
Okay, so now we have the access to the transporter. So unfortunately, we are going to have to do a few more like cuts in the video just to cut out the loading time. But access points, teleport. Select transport at an access point to travel to other terminals. There are lots of access points all over the world, but you'll need to unlock them before you can use them, obviously. So let's do a quick save here, and then we are going to also select transport, and we're going to actually go to the desert center here in order to do the missions that we had started to collect. That's what I was waiting for. So this is going to be the portion of the video where we start to take care of different types of side quests and things like that.
Hello there. Hello? Testing, testing.
Pascal? Is that you?
9S. Yes, it is me. Many apologies for the sudden transmission. I heard that you were searching for the missing child, yes? Well, if you would, please consider this a personal request from myself as well. Go find the child as quickly as you can. She's such a good little girl, and so fond of her sister. She's probably somewhere around the desert at the moment. That's where she's likely to find the dented plate her sister needs.
Got it.
Thank you so much. And please be careful, all right?
Okay, so now we have a little marker here on the desert, so we can go find it. The reason why I want to do this quest, I don't find it particularly like engaging as far as like doing anything, but I think it kind of paints a picture of a lot of the characters in this game and some of the themes that they're going for. So I like doing it personally, even though like doing the quest as far as video game wise isn't that fun. But bear with me, be your own judge of what you take out of this.
Is that?
Hey there, are you the machine who came out here looking for a spare part? Huh? Who are you? Your sister asked us to look for you. She did? Really? Really? So what do you say we head home? Wow, I was so scared!
Right. Let's get her back to Pascal's village.
How'd you get lost out here anyway?
I was looking for my sister's part, but then I got scared.
I think she stopped moving.
Come on now, don't cry. Did you at least find what you needed?
Yeah. She'll be happy, right?
I'm sure she will. But I bet she'll be even happier to see you back home safe and sound.
Okay.
Alright, now she'll start following us, right? Yeah, there we go. I actually think she'll blaze her own path without us there, but there are times when we need to protect her from some of the bots that will come around. Surprise!
No one made the desert. It's just an area that lost all its vegetation due to a lack of precipitation. This caused lasting changes in the soil, which means plants aren't able to...
Soil.
Soil? It's dirt. Ground. The stuff we're walking on?
So yep, this is the reason why I wanted to do this mission. You kind of get some context into some of the machines and their thinking and who they are, you know? In a way, it kind of like questions, or it makes certain characters maybe start to question who and what like the machines really are. And I think it really works after playing that that story mission and seeing what happened. The machines killed their creators. Kind of all plays in together when you stop and really think about it and like know that this game. But unfortunately, it is still an escort quest, which is one of the most unfortunate things in video games ever.
Wind is just a force caused by changes in temperature and atmospheric pressure and... Huh. That's actually a hard question now that I think about it. Kinda deep, really. I mean, where does the wind blow from? What do you think, 2B?
Don't know, don't care.
I just... Oh, I was gonna say, I think I almost like stopped myself so I couldn't like move. It kind of was... Oh, horrible time for me to do that, actually. Horrible time. I guess I can maybe start firing. All right, maybe get some of these guys distracted for a second. But no dodging for me. Hopefully that will help us get up. Nope, we're still gonna do our slow crawl. This is not good. I might have actually just screwed myself over here. Because I need to finish getting up and doing the animation before I can attack and start dodging and stuff like that. So we need to... There it is. I have all my stuff back. There we go. That's unfortunately something that I did to myself. That was not the game glitching out. That was just me. You have to wait for that slow crawl animation to finish before you can start dodging and doing all the other stuff. Thankfully, it doesn't look like this spot has... Okay. That was weird. It doesn't have like a health bar or anything, so I don't know if I can fail unless I just leave the bot completely alone and leave the area. So lucky me, I guess. But I just want to see that 2B2 booty. What can I say? What can I say? Alright, we just need to make it to the entrance of the desert here. We're coming up.
Well, machines can't really make children. Neither can androids, now that I think about it. 2B? Little help here?
Huh? You're the chatty one. Work it out.
Oh.
Mister, wait. You gotta tell me how you make children.
Wow, it's getting late. Let's get you home already.
Oh, 9S. You kind of dug your own grave there, dude, by answering all those questions. You should know better. Well, I guess he doesn't. He doesn't know anything about children. But I was going to say, children love asking all those difficult questions that you just don't know really how to answer for them. Like, yeah, you can just like straight up tell them the truth, but sometimes it's not as simple. It's like, where does their knowledge base fall? Like, how much do they need to be knowing right now versus like, what can we tell them as they get older? Tricky questions, that's for sure. All right, take care of his little army dues, which will help us out a little bit. Now we can kind of just focus on the regular bits of him. And down he goes. Easy as that. Let's continue on. I'm just going to wait for half a second. When he explodes, he'll drop some gears and maybe an item. Who knows? No item. That's fine. I don't really need an item. I was just waiting to see. That should have been the final battle. Now we just need to wait for this one to get a little bit further. Come on, young one. We got important things to be doing. Right up here. You can do it. Come on, trigger the ends. Like, this whole part, wholly unnecessary, but unfortunately, that's what we had to do.
I know this place. I can help myself now. Thanks, mister. Thanks for really. Oh, and here, you can have this.
Alright, so we got the pink ribbon. It's really not important. We can just wear a pink ribbon like the bot has. It looks a little goofy. I wish it was more like subtle on 2B, but it looks absolutely ridiculous.
Make sure to come back and tell me how to make children.
Well, that was exhausting.
Yep.
I feel the same way. So the Lost Girl quest is updated. We can actually go turn that in now. The question is, do we want to just like run through and take care of it, or do we want to teleport ourselves? We'll take a quick little trip back into the middle of the desert here in order to get back to the teleporter, transporter, whatever it is, so we can have a little bit of a talk. The reason, again, why I want to do it, now that we've gone through that mission, is it kind of gives you the insight of some of the machines and their thinking, and kind of the personalities that they've built for themselves ever since this war had started. Again, that will kind of come into play a little bit later. I don't want to like sit here and spoil it, I guess as I can say. It's already been almost 4 years, you know, like 3 years, almost coming up on 4, depending on when you're watching this. It's just like, you could sit here and do like spoiler free all you want, but at the same time, like, I'm sure you either see like reviews or video essays or friends talked about it or whatever it was. I just find it interesting, and I think it will be just a little bit more enriching for our gameplay experience if you're sitting here watching it. In any case, we're going to transport ourselves, and I guess I will meet you back at Pascal's village. Alright, and unfortunately, hate to say it, this is where we stop exploding ourselves, because as you can see, the dress always comes back whenever you do. That makes me sad. In any case, let's go return our quest. That should be over here. Sorry, almost got lost. Thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the part she found. Please take this. And a level up. Blue ribbon, 5000 G and 750 experience. You'd love to see it. Alright, from here, we can actually go into our items. I just want to show you. We go into, I believe, key items. We can equip the ribbons here. To me, again, I just don't like the way it sits on her head. I wish it, like, instead of having the black band on her head, I wish she had a pink one with like a small little ribbon on it. I think that would have been much better. But unfortunately, this is the way it looks. Same thing with the blue one. We will not be wearing these. But we can actually, which I did almost forget about, go back into our key items and deactivate this. Remove that. I hate how it exits you out every single time. That's super annoying. We can change our pod, so we can have a cardboard looking pod, but starting we could have a grimoire, Weiss. This is from the original NieR game, so you can have this kind of floating around as your pod, which is kind of like one of those things. Oh, I think I shot him by accident. We can also change our pod to look like cardboard. I'm just kind of showing this off. Kind of cool. I don't know if these were part of the YoRHa edition or the Become As Gods edition, or this was something that was always in here and I just didn't know about it. We could have the retro red, which is what I'll be sticking with after this. I just kind of like the retro red on there. We can also go in and have retro gray, which looks cool, but like not as cool, I don't think. So we'll go back to retro red. Equip that. Fortunately, again, it always exits you out. Hate that, because I did want to just check out. We have the machine mask as well, so we can always have one of the machine masks. I don't think it does anything like, you know, prevent enemies from attacking you or anything. I think it's just a cosmetic thing. In any case, I'm going to remove that, and we'll go and continue the game from here. Okay, technically I could do the Wandering Couple. How much money do I have in this? Not enough. Okay, so I'm not going to do that now, because I need about 50 grand in order to complete that quest. Otherwise, it'll just stay stagnant. So that's probably something that we'll do later in the game. In any case, let's do a quick save. Alright, and we also have another mission that we can do here. I would like to do the Jin Paul quest so that we can kind of get a little bit more context in some of the other characters in this game as well. And we have to do that by activating the machine with makeup over here. Hello, can we ask you a question? Do you happen to know a machine named Jin Paul? I certainly do. Master Jin Paul is a genius. You can rely on him for absolutely anything. Are we talking about the same Jin Paul here? In fact, I was just thinking about how much wisdom he has to teach me, so I wrote him a letter asking for guidance. You'll take it to him, won't you? Huh? I can't let that lady in the desert get to him first, or that harpy in the amusement park. Great, there are more of these weirdos. And wait, they have genders? Alright, letter from Jin Paul. So now we got an update. There are a few more for Jin Paul's Melancholy. There's a few more robots that we just learned about. In order to get to one, we need to go to the housing complex. Grab all the letters and just return them at once, honestly. Instead of back and forth, back and forth. Cool. Alright, so we're here in the desert, and if we come up right over here, we can find another of Jean Paul's admirers with her own little phalanx guard unit over here. Okay, that was weird. Oh, she hurt her little eyeballs. Anyways, hello there. Eck. Huh? You came here from Master Jin Paul's village, didn't you? I can tell. I can smell him on you. Okay, that's weird. Jin Paul is wonderful. He pursues new knowledge with a passion that is almost indescribable. I admire him as I do no other. You have issues. And you clearly lack a discerning eye. I bet men take advantage of you all the time. Not exactly. Ah, right. I found something that Master Jean Paul is surely to be interested in. Please take it to him with all speed. Machine fossils, so we'll take that back eventually. The last one I think she said was in the amusement park, so we need to go teleport over to the amusement park. You'll excuse the traction square. Excuse yet another cut. Alright, we need to backtrack just a little bit instead of advancing forward. She'll be over this way. And closer towards the front. Well, I guess not really the front. She'll be right outside this gate over here. She'd been here before and we saw her. Just this girl, or the little springy ponytail things, or pigtails, or whatever they're called. Or twin tails, I think is technically. Hello, do you know a machine named Jean Paul who lives in the village? Master Jean Paul is quite the mysterious gentleman. One might even go so far as to call him suspicious, and yet he's so alluring all the same. Suspicious and alluring? Exactly, and I know just the gift for someone of that description. You'll deliver it to him straight away, won't you? I won't let that terrible girl in the desert find a way to interfere with our love.
A2B, I've been thinking about something.
What?
Do you think this fellow is being a little too, I don't know, glorified?
That's certainly one way to put it.
Now, I have absolutely no idea why that gets bleeped out. They bleeped out Jean Paul's name. I still haven't figured that out. Then again, I haven't really done much research into it at the same time, because everyone else is able to technically say it. Oh, I guess we never really hear anyone ever say his name aloud. Everyone just kind of reads it like we read it. So it's always like in one of those text scrolls. It's never a voice scene. That's the first time anyone's technically ever said his name. So it's kind of interesting. That's something I definitely want to look into now that I've experienced it, and hopefully I'll remember. I don't know. I think it's like little things like that in the game that will capture my interest personally. I don't know about everyone else, but for me, I always find that kind of small tidbits in lore fascinating. Anyways, now that we have all the things, we should be able to return to Jean Paul and turn this in. I hope I got everyone. I believe I got everyone. I think it was just those three. Oh, I guess we'll see. Hello? Ah, yes, I see. Dreams are the mind's version of reality perfected. Hey, Jean Paul, we have a delivery for you. Ah, allow me to see it at once. Interesting. A letter, is it? A female machine asked us to deliver it to you. She said she could rely on you and that you know pretty much everything. Yes, now if I may, do you believe that existence precedes essence? Is this about that letter? No. Right, but shouldn't you maybe respond to the letter? Is one duty bound to reply to every question spewed in their direction? If such is your claim, then what power was it who placed this burdensome yoke about my neck? This is a waste of time. You got that right. I have another gift for you. A gift? Let me see. Here you go. Ah, yes. Fascinating. The machine who gave this to us said you were both suspicious and alluring. It seems this so-called gift is nothing more than a piece of unadorned glass. Therefore, I can only surmise that... do you want us to bring a message back to the woman who gave this to you? For a mere trifle? No. Okay then. Let's go. I have another present for you. A present? Of what sort? It's a fossil. One of your followers asked us to deliver it to you. I see. She said you were indescribably passionate when it came to learning, or something like that. A mechanical fossil? No use at all. Do you want us to tell her anything on your behalf, or... I'll not waste words on mere junk. Junk? John Paul doesn't seem to appreciate these presents he's getting. I suppose we should go tell his followers exactly what he thinks of them? They'll be waiting for some kind of reply. So now we have to go to each one and report the terrible, terrible news that John Paul really just doesn't give a shit about them. There you are. Well, what did the master have to say about my letter? Actually, he said it wasn't worthy of a response. I knew it. Isn't he the greatest? I can't get enough of him. You don't say. Yeah, it's going to be a reoccurring thing there. They can't quite seem to grasp a reality. But let's go back over. I guess we can go to... Just do a quick little run back over to the amusement park and then hit the transport and hit the desert. Because that's technically the order that we should have done. We should have done the village, then the amusement park, then the desert, and then go from there. But we did it kind of in a different order. That's fine. No big deal. It all works out in the end. I guess in this way... Oh, wait, I actually need to jump up this way. I guess this way it does require more teleports, but in the end, who cares? I'm cutting them out so you guys don't have to watch them. Or speeding them up. I'm not quite sure which one I'm doing, to be honest with you. Either way, it don't really matter. A lot of these red circles, again, are just the start of quests that we will be ignoring, so don't sit here and like, Lamoura, you missed a quest. It's just like, they're not worth it. The one that's over there on the left of the minimap, that one, all it is collecting stamps around this area. It's just meaningless fetch quests. I guess if you want to get max level, that's one thing, or if you want to get the achievement / trophy of doing 80% of the quest, that's how you can do it. I'm not after that kind of stuff. That's just me, though. That's just me. Alright, oh, shoot. That's right. She was... I was heading towards the teleporter. I never even turned it into her. Sometimes I'm such a numbo. Did you give my gift to Master John Paul? I must know what he said. Well, he said it was mere trifle. Such insight, such truth. He sees to the core of things in a way others cannot. I shall follow you for the rest of my days, Master John Paul. That's a long time. Delusional. Every single one of them. I guess they would have to be dressing up the way that they do. It just doesn't make no goddamn sense. In any case, ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you. Let's go hit the transporter real quick, go over to the desert, and then we'll transport back to Pascal's village after. Should be nice and easy. Housing complex, that's the one I want. Alright, this will be our last girl to turn it into. Let's just beat her up over here. I really shouldn't be collecting all of these items. They're kind of useless in a way. I won't be doing that much upgrading for my weapons, but if you do want to get, again, one of the achievement / trophies for upgrading all your weapons, you will need a lot of these things. In any case, you there, delivery boy, pray tell what Master John Paul thought of my present. She's walking by herself, by the way. He called it useless piece of junk. Such cruelty, I barely the words for it. When I think about his wanton sadism, it makes me, oh. There it is. Alright, John Paul's melancholy has been updated, so let's go back.
This is exhausting. He doesn't care at all about anyone but himself. And yet his followers just keep talking about how great he is. What's the point of all this? And what's he even getting out of it?
Maybe you should ask him.
Ask him we shall. Oh, god dang. Dude, sometimes that slide is super annoying. Ask him we shall. Back over to Pascal's village. Alright, so we've made it back. We can go turn this back into Jean Paul. We should be right up over here. Come on, 2B, get on the ladder. Get good. What? Where's Jean Paul? He's gone. Oh, hey, you again. If you're looking for Jean Paul, you're too late. He set out on a journey. A journey, huh? Yes, he said he needed to go find himself or something. Oh, but he left a letter for you. Here. John Paul's letter. Alright, and we got all this extra stuff.
Well, he's nothing if not consistent. A weirdo right to the very end. I wonder if all his followers being female had something to do with his weirdness. Did the human sexes interact with each other like this?
Who knows?
Alright, so real quick before we go too much further, we will read that intel. Actually, it would be under the items? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's just a simple letter. John Paul's letter. It reads, I've left to seek the truth of the world. Throw that trash away. What a nice guy. What an absolutely nice guy he is. Alright, let's save up then. Freaking goober. And then from here, I guess we need to go over to... Hold on, let me just check the map here. We need to go up to the bunker in order to do the main mission. But, if I'm not mistaken, there are a few quests over in the resistance camp that I might want to do. I can't remember if these are ones I want to do or not. But there are quests around here that I would like to get done. So, in order to do those, we are going to spend a little bit more time. Obviously, I still can't do the Wandering Couple, because that one is, unfortunately, going to be locked out if I don't have the right amount of money. But we're going to hit the Resistance Camp this time. I think there's a quest over here. Dang. I don't want to go and accept quests that I don't want, but I still got to go try. Okay, cool. One thing... Oh, I already collected that one. Doesn't even matter. Cool. Our side quests are here. This one I don't want to do. This one I believe I do want to do. But we should also see if we can shop here. I need to buy some more storage. I know that I should probably be saving up for the... Actually, I might save up for the 30 here. I'm not that far away here, to be honest with you. I know I should be saving up for the Wandering Couple because I keep on hyping up, but we'll get that money eventually. Once I get all the storage units and stuff, we won't really have a wants for any kind of cash flow. But do I want to do this one? I can't remember if this is a mission I want to do or not. Let me just go take a quick look. Why can't I stop thinking about it? Stop thinking about what? What? Who are you? We're with YoRHa. An enemy told us to make ourselves at home. Oh, right. So, what can't you stop thinking about? Oh, it's just, one of my friends has a box that makes music when you open it, and I can't get the damn song out of my head. It's just so beautiful. I've never heard anything like it. And to make it worse, I can only remember the first part of the song. It's driving me nuts. I wish she'd just come back to camp so I could hear that goddamn song. I know, I just added the goddamn in there, but whatever. Let's go look for the missing item. Yeah, if we don't help her, she'll never get any work done. A box that plays sound. Odd. Analysis. The item in question is likely a music box. It should be located in the area where music is playing. Proposal. The local amusement park would be a logical area for reconnaissance. That's some fuzzy logic there, Pod. But hey, might as well try it. Not like we have any other leads to go on. Alright, so this one, I'm doing the manager's request. I don't think I need to, technically. I'll be 100% transparent with you. I have a guide up. It's telling you like what important quests I should be doing. This one, I think, just opens up that back area so I can eventually do a different quest. In fact, I should probably just transport myself to the amusement park. Again, don't worry, we will be getting back into the main quest here soon. But just bear with me for a little while. Alright, so thankfully it gives us a nice little location. If I was smart, I could have just collected all the side quests that I was going to do in one and go from there, but should be alright. This one, it was a little confusing to me at first. It's over in this other area. So you need to kind of come back over this side. And it should be right on the other side of this ladder.
Is this the music box she was looking for? Man, this thing is all rusted over.
Look, corpse.
You think the box belonged to her? The poor girl died a long time ago by the looks of it.
Let's bring this back to her friend.
That we shall. Alright, again, gonna hit the transporter and just return this back. Now you can see why I spent so much time focusing on the main story before doing any of the side quests. Obviously, some of them opened up later, but you can see how much easier it is instead of having to run back and forth through all of the different areas in order just to turn in these quests. This just makes the game 100% easier. Something that we learned very quickly on stream when we spent like 8 hours doing like quests and stuff. Just to learn that, like, oh, if I just spent like 30 more minutes on the actual game, I would have unlocked transports. Okay, cool. Let's go return this back over here. Actually, I could be wrong. This might not actually be as important as I thought, but it does give me a little bit more XP and money, so you'll have to forgive me if this actually becomes useless. Excuse me, is this the music box you were looking for? That's it! Where did you find it? In the amusement park, next to the corpse of an android. Maybe that was its owner? Sorry, I moved that camera, I didn't mean to. Oh. Was she... Well, it's awfully rusty. But with a little work, I should be able to get it playing again. Of course. Thank you for bringing the box to me. Now I can finally concentrate on my work again. Oh, and you two are welcome to enter the back anytime you like from now on. Cool, so we got 3,000 Gs from that one. We also got access over to this area. Again, don't think there's anything right now that I need here, but it might be related to another quest. Oh, hey, there is a quest right here. So that did unlock another quest. Let's see. Excuse me, can you move out my way? Actually, you know what? I didn't realize that was one I could get. Ugh. What to do, what to do. Alright, let's see what's wrong. What's wrong? Maybe I can help you out. Sadly, you're from the bunker, right? Oh, say you're from the bunker, right? Well, it turns out I have some packages that need transporting, but I can't get them out of storage. One of my superiors was in charge of it. Now that... that's not one I really want to do. No, I don't. That's a package transport. I don't think I want to do that one. I'll probably use this save to get the 100% platinum if I ever felt like it, because I have another save that we're playing on stream, which will eventually be swapped over for the YouTube Let's Play here. Just like kind of spoilers, we're on Route 3 already over on stream, so I had to restart just to get all this stuff because I had bunch of different stuff going on for the first part. Anyways, regardless, we'll get to the end of Route A, and then in the start of Route B, we'll switch over to the stream view of it. In any case, we're gonna quick save here. I think I've done everything I want to for now, so I need to go... Actually, I don't think I can do it from here. I think I technically need to do it from the story mission area, but even if I don't need to, it's fine. This is gonna lead us back down into the hole that's in the center of the city ruins. So if we just jump down back over to the transporter that was opened up. Again, I don't think I need to do it, but it's just something that I will do just to get that done. I'm also going to avoid these little wormy boys because they are useless and annoying. Okay. Into the transporter we go. Again, you can do this pretty much from anywhere, but I'm trying to follow a story here.